everybody, welcome to the channel. I have my cards here. I already started pulling some cards and let's dive into the message. I set the intention that this message is going to find those it is meant for. So please, if you like this video, like and subscribe. So let's dive into the message without further ado. The first energy that is coming through is a sort of the release of a burden. We have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is about burdens, something that is weighting us down. But with the High Priestess, it's the burden is going to be released, or it has been already released, or it's going to be released very soon. And the High Priestess is really the embodiment of wisdom. She is the channel for the higher wisdom, for the spiritual guides, but all the type of messages that are coming through from the higher realms. It doesn't have to be only the higher realms, of course, but it's more usually connected to. And there is an energy of also a nurturing energy, a caring feminine energy. The High Priestess is also the one who is still. She doesn't take action, she doesn't move forward, she is still and wait for the messages, she waits for the information to come through her and to kind of use her as a hollow bone. It's very potent energy, but it's interesting because we have the Knight of Wands immediately after, and the Knight of Wands instead is outgoing energy, is forward movement, action taking. It's a more masculine energy, of course. It's also following your passion. It's definitely fiery as energy, and that's very interesting because we have also the Seven of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands, it's about protecting ourselves, is about standing our ground and kind of putting some boundaries and some distance between people. So what we have is something that is going to be released, something that is waiting on us, and we are stepping into this High Priestess energy. But in this type of energy, it's also something that is linked with our passion. So it's more like we are stepping into this energy of being open to receive information instead of chasing them, but at the same time we are following our passion in doing so. And so it's like uniting the masculine and the feminine, being open to receive, but at the same time having the courage to follow our passions, follow the fire, and to reignite the fire that is it's in us. With the High Priestess and the fire in this moment is coming through a sort of Vesta, Bridget energy. When I have chills when I say that, it's the fire in us, but it's also our soul fire, the fire that is warming our heart, and it's stepping into this energy that will allow us to stop protecting us. Maybe we have been in a sort of protective, I have a lot of warrior vibes. Maybe we've been protecting ourselves, maybe we've been feeling that we were threatened by the outside world and we needed to put boundaries. And I'm not saying that boundaries are bad things, boundaries are a great thing and they are absolutely needed, but maybe we have been in a sort of fight or flight mode for a while. Maybe we have been pushing outside people and put maybe too much distance. And in this, maybe we have felt a bit alone. And being alone sometimes is a great thing. Sometimes being alone actually is what allows us to look inside, with also the mirror guardian, to look inside and to understand who we are. But this is not always needed, or maybe now that you've stepped into your real power, you don't need this anymore. Maybe you don't need to protect yourself so much anymore. And with the Witch and the Shield Maiden, I think that this is really where the message is going. With the Witch, we have an energy of embracing the maiden in us. This can also be about new beginnings, but it's what the card is telling me is be yourself, and without fearing the judgment. Of course, with the witch one is coming through, but it's more than that. It's also just be yourself and shine your light out without fearing the judgment of other people. Be the light in the sense of allow others to see you for who you are, and don't ask permission, just be yourself. And we have also the Shield Maiden, and the Shield Maiden is she protects herself, she fights, of course she's a warrior, but at the same time she's also able to put the right boundaries at the right time, so when they are needed, not to fight all the time. Or at least this is the energy that is coming through, in a sense of learning when we have to protect ourselves, and when we instead can just be ourselves and shine our light without being fearful. It's balancing the two energies, because there are situations where we need to protect ourselves, to have our shields and maybe also our sword out, when we need to take distance from people, from situations, and where we need to be protective. But there are other situations instead where we can just be ourselves, fully shine our light, and trust ourselves, and just trust that the situation and the people around us are going to understand us, or at least accept us for who we are. And so the Seven of Wands is telling us that it's time to put our protection, our sword down, and to see, because now the situation could be good for us to stepping into this energy of actually being the High Priestess, or anyway be stepping into our role and into our higher self, embracing our passion, following our fire, without fearing the situation outside of us. Because ultimately what the Mirror Guardian is taking us, it's also and also the Air Guardian, it's that the situation outside of us is reflecting and it is mirroring what we have inside. And so maybe what you're coming into learning is that if you inside yourself are totally okay with who you are, also the situation outside of you will mirror this. And so ultimately, if you are fighting inside of you, you're fighting also outside of you. And this is the real message, is learning where we need to actually put our boundaries, and where instead the situation is actually just mirroring our internal self. Because as within, so without, as above, so below, is if instead inside of us we are constantly fighting against who we really are and our inner light, we are going to find ourselves into situations where we need to protect ourselves and to fight, and so our warrior will be pushed out. But if we can find a balance inside of us, we are going to find a balance also outside of us. And this is again something about also reuniting the feminine and the masculine. So we have both in both cases we have the same message. And so it's really like, look inside yourself and accept your true light, and allow it to shine as it wants. Because finally, when you look inside of you, you understand that actually everything is inside of you. And I would say also the universe is mirrored inside of you, because you are same as the universe, because ultimately we are all one. And so if you accept this, and if you sorry, if you accept this and you're able to make peace inside of you, you will also find that the outer reality is going to mirror this. I need some water. Okay, so with the Air Guardian and the Raven, we have exactly this energy, an energy of, I want you to see this. We have the Raven and the Air Guardian together, but I'm not taking this as Autumn, I'm taking this just as the Raven. And if you can see her, she has these black wings. So I have definitely an energy of be also with the Witch, be ourselves and let open our wings and be be free of the constraints and of the burdens that maybe we put on ourselves, or maybe the society, or our family, or whatever it is, put on ourselves, and just allow your wings to open and be yourself. So with the Mirror Guardian, what is coming through is also take the time to look inside and to make peace inside, and to embrace the energy of the reflective energy. Maybe you need to take some time to be inside of you and look inside of you instead of outside. What I see also is we may need to forgive, and the forgiveness doesn't have to be necessarily for people, for other people. It could be also forgiveness of ourselves, some parts of ourselves, because as I said before, this message is really about finding our balance and understanding that sometimes we can put the sword down. But in order to get to do this, we need to be able to forgive. We need to forgive ourselves first, and then also the people that are around us. Because if we have some parts of us that are wounded, those parts will react when we are not necessarily threatened, but they will react. And so we have to go inside, to look inside, and to accept that these wounded parts are there, and to forgive them, just to allow them to be there and show love to them. Because by embracing these will take us to the real healing, the real healing that is going to take place inside of us, and it's going to lead to an all new situation, an all new energy, an energy of thriving. And there is a lot of beauty and a lot of light, and this will allow us to take the leadership, and to move on, to actually step into what we want, whatever we want, but to follow our fire, to follow our passion, and to step into this higher self version of us. Okay, what else do we have? Yes, and this will take us to the inner peace and into freedom. This is the ultimate liberation that is taking place. Yes, this could take us also to... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this could take us to have some sort of... to have a path, to have to walk through the darkness. And this could take us to walk through the darkness, to walk through the shadows. But in the ultimate, we are finding our light there. Only by doing so, we are finding our light. And oh yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, so we need to face the challenges and to walk through this, to walk through the darkness, so that we can actually get to the light. And this is also mirrored here. We have all this sword energy, and the sword in this sense is not talking to me too much about the thoughts, even if this could be very much so, but it's talking to me about finding the courage and not being afraid of embracing our warrior energy, with also the Shield Maiden. But it's a different type of warrior energy. It's a warrior energy that is healed, and that is taking us to follow our star. And this is the same that is coming through here with the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands together. So we have this this message of embracing all the parts of who we are, also the warrior energy, because this is giving us the passion and the fiery energy that we need in order to break through all the challenges and the barriers that we may face, and to walk through the darkness. And this will lead us to the star, and the star is about destiny. The star is actually really be, yeah, just our destiny, in the sense of once we follow these through these and we embrace our star, we become ultimately who we are meant to be, and we are shining our light like a star. And this is amazing, and is going to, this is type of warrior energy that is going to bring clarity and to break through the fog. And ultimately we have the star guidance. So know that you are guided, and that you just need to follow your intuition, to trust, to really trust, and to go through this. And know that you're guided, you're not alone. Yes, so you are guided, you are absolutely, this is the giveaway. This is also about balancing the energy. So this is, again, a very similar message. And we have also the hunter and the magic. So the hunter is about following your intuition and following the breadcrumbs to find what you want. And again, this is very similar. We have the Knight of Wands. Follow your intuition and your passion, so that you can you're able to find and uncover what you really want, and also to take those things. But at the same time, the hunter, with also the giveaway, it's an energy of not wanting more than what you than what is healthy, not wanting too much, not wanting to harm anyone. Because with the hunter, what we have is just that the hunter, at least in the ancient times, of course, they took only what they needed, and in a way that was healthy for the planet, in a way that was healthy for Earth and for nature. And there was a lot of respect in these. So it's not taking too much, but it's taking what is true for you, what is meant for you, without being fearful of this. And this is taking you to embrace your magic, and to be your magic, to actually embody your magic. So trust your intuition, follow your passion. Know that in this situation you are protected and you are guided, you are not alone, and you may need to embrace a more healthy way of being a warrior, in a sense of breaking through the challenges, but at the same time also, you don't need to protect yourself all the time. You can just be yourself, and trust that this is what it is meant to be. And if you find yourself in a place of uncertainty, remember, follow your star, follow your destiny, follow who you are. And if you feel that you're uncertain and you don't know where to go, just rely on this guidance, just rely on your inner light, look inside, and you will find all what you need. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. See you next time.